I think we're good. We're live. I gotta link this shit. We'll go when I'm linked. When I got everything linked up. Am I streaming? I'm live? I'm live. Can I see that I'm live? I can't see that I'm live. Alright, let's go. Alright, let's go. We're live. We're live, we're in it. We have got 20. The ready up has been called. We are ready to race. One more Grand Prix in Season 5 of the Midwest F1 League. It all comes down to this one. Let me get the Division 1 Drivers' Championship up. Right now it's Helg, Jinnit, and JC out of it. Dace is close though. He is on the cusp. We'll have to see what happens here. I need my clipboard. I'm gonna have my clipboard on my lap all damn race. Doing crunching numbers. I need pens. Where are my pens? You know, let's go. It is what it is. Can't tell if anybody's gone out yet. Yes, I do. Alright, let's go. Lap data, track map, full track map. Something about my controller doesn't feel right, but Murph's the first out. There, controller feels fine. Alright, I can't see what your comments are, so you know, try and have them up. Damn, we running. I got clipboards. I got a clipboard. I got championship on one side, relegation on the other. Wet race. Holy shit, 9 people are watching. Alright, so what I usually do on my broadcast is the first lap of the race is on board and in dead silence, so you can just experience the lap. Experience a lap around the Shanghai International Circuit on board with Murph and Selly here for the Chinese Grand Prix. We're going to go radio silent here, take a lap around Shanghai. Murph comes across the board here to set a 32.404. We have another lap coming across, I think, here from, will that be the Williams of Yole? Is that Juve coming across? He's starting the lap. Scav is the next to come across, our points leader, coming into the final race. He goes to the top of the board, 32.307. So for the next guy on a flyer here, it's going to be Jacko. He's always shown pace on these tracks. He's always shown pace everywhere he went, and he shows that by going top of the board, 32.158. Joker top of the board. He's in it, toe in it. Rodz top of the board. That is how you show that you are here for the title. He's only, God, what? He's only 23 points back. Text-to-speech goes fastest. Killer coming across. It's Matt Rosie, always one to show strong pace. He goes top of the board, 31.114. Car spinning in the back. Cake going around. I think he's lost some wing from it. We'll see. He's facing a bit ass backwards. This is Alfa Romeo. This is Sui. Cake's doing good right now. Sui's gonna come across. Not a banger lap, but it'll be good for 12th at the moment. Rosie top of the board. Scavni coming across. This is an in lap for him. Should be an in lap for Murph as well. Joker's definitely on an in. Let me figure out who that passes. It's Bacon. He's on. I think he's on a flyer here, but it's hard to tell. He is not. He's coming in. For this Red Bull, it's text-to-speech. He's chilling. Rodz is coming in. Everybody's got their one run of laps in. Tonian's coming in. Killer put it 6th on the board there. Or 7th on the board, my bad. See how Tiger does in the Ferrari. He's coming across. Not a strong lap. Come to the line. Set a 15th best time out of 15 that have put a time out. Josie is yet to make his way out of the pit lane. Dace coming around here on a flyer. Doesn't look too bad at the moment. Wasn't really paying attention. It's an Alpine that's making its way down towards the, that's towards the pit lane. Oh, car round! The McLaren lost it out of 13. It's Killer XL. It's Tiger's coming around 13 here. Come past an old friend of his. Give him a wave, and let off. Dace coming down the main straight now. See what he can do. He is in the relegation battle. He is currently plus 13. He's the first driver out of the relegation zone. He goes fourth fastest. There you go. There's no points for pole, so everything will be the same. See anybody coming down the main straight here. Text-to-speech on a flyer. He is out of here. He has time to come back. Tiger on flyer here. Murph comes to the line to start a lap. Is anybody out on their way to finishing one? Here's Super on an out lap. He's my boy. Rodz down the main straight. Warm up the tires. Give this a blaster of a lap. $23 points down in the championship coming into this race. If he wins, if Rodz wins, Scavni needs to finish 6th for him to clinch the championship. The gap's 23 points. The gap from 1st to 6th is 24. This is an incredibly close race. 2nd, and it's down to 8th for Scavni. I mean, this is just so close. Not sure if that is the Mercedes out on a lap. Rodz just went purple though. Here comes Scav to complete a lap. How does he do? At the line, 9th best. Let's take a look at Rodz now as well. He's coming around the 7-8 complex, now into 9 and 10. Oh, and he loops it! No! He looped it! Oh, he had such a good lap going! And he loops it in turn 10. Oh, you're kidding. Wow. We are on lap 0 of the race, and the drama is here. Yolmir comes across, not setting a lap. JC, 13 points out of into 13 points on the outside, looking in to D1. He needs to finish. He needs to get 14 more points than Dace does this race, or else he is not racing in D1 next season. Super lets him through. Super, though, 12th place time on the board. Take the alternate course here. Letting people through. He's going to have to kind of cut himself back up onto the grass, I think. Or does this shortcut all the way around? Oh shit, it does. Look at that. That's cool. I didn't even notice that. What's JC doing? Somebody looped it. Yolmir looped it. Out of 10, now down towards the 11, 12, 13 mix here, which is an awful corner, but don't worry about it. Not exactly a purple sector. Out of 4, definitely struggling with car control here. I can tell, it's very obvious to me at least, that car control is a struggle. Joker, top of the board, 30.910. All eyes personally are on the relegation zone. Almost cut the course there. final turn. What does the lap look like? Gets squirrely off the final corner. His lap is only good for 15th, as opposed to Dace in 6th. That is not, that doesn't look too good. Next car even on track is Tiger on an outlap. Next car on a Flyers, God only knows. Is it Juve? Juve's on a Flyer, but he's warming up he's on an outlap and warming up the tires. Murph's on an outlap. Tonian is going for it here. Currently 16th fastest. Final corner, somebody has had an incident. Someone was just letting, I think that was Super just letting somebody through at the line. Tonian goes 12th fastest. Is the McLaren going to come out and set a lap? He is going for it. Coming to the line at the stripe, not good enough for pole. He improves by a tenth and a quarter, but doesn't get the pole time. A Mercedes coming through. It's, oh, Helg lost the wing. Uh-oh. That's bad news. He has been knocked out of relegation. He is being dropped down to D2, sadly. It's been a long, rough season for the Mercedes driver, and it will come to a close with being dropped down to D2. And a last place points finish for Mercedes. Tiger coming down now. Plenty of steering angle into the wheel. 3 minutes 20 left in the session. Last corner. Can he keep it on the road? Yes, he can. Coming to the line. Great lap. Puts him 7th fastest. And now we swing down to Murph. One more corner for him, the other Ferrari. He comes across. Does he keep it on? He does. At the line. P10 for him. Killer is about to start his lap. Somebody way off in the back. That was Tonian. Dace looking to secure that title spot even more. That not title spot, but the relegation out zone. You know, the zone, if you will, where he will stay in D1. He's currently in that position. He hasn't had a great season. He's had the pace, but he hasn't had the results. You know, as you can tell with all of that, JC dropping out will do nothing better than 17th. Dace comes through 7 now. And 8, making sure not to do too much curb business there. Now the 9 and 10, double apex right, it feels like one. Through 12 and now into 13. On board with the Alpha Tauri. Team Meyering in the backfield in the points. Last by a comfortable margin. Nearly 700 points back of the Constructors' Championship, which is still up for grabs between Alfa Romeo and McLaren. Here comes Dace to the line. At the stripe, give him 3rd. And give him, hopefully at this point, looks like a spot in the good zone. Held on a Flyer here. He's not out of qualifying. He'll give it everything he's got as we get to the end of it. Selly has retired. He doesn't need to put any more laps in. Super currently 17th. Suey and Cake are definitely both fast. Here comes Cake. He's going to come to the line. It's not a great lap. It's only good for 18th. Suey comes across. He's starting a lap. His best lap right now is a 32.69, which was his first lap of the day. Nice. The other Alfa Romeo coming across to start his last lap of the day. It's Mystic Joker. Jinnit and Ryan Rodz coming across. Jinnit looking to get himself into D1. I don't know if I don't think he's actually racing in next season. So it may not be fully worth it to keep going and to get the D1 spot. But it would be really funny if he just dinked JC out of it. I'm not saying he should. I don't have anything particularly against JC. I'm not putting, like, you know, commentative bias on him. But it would be very interesting if Jinnit pushed JC a spot down in the standings and then was like, yeah, I'm out of here, fuck all y'all. Jinnit invalidated. Rodz on a blaster. Coming down to the second sector. How is he doing? Not purple, but pretty strong. What are people saying? What are you all up to? In my chat. JC should pull up. Literally nobody cares. Rodz coming down. He is looking to get himself in a... right now, he's in a really good spot to get himself the championship at this point. He is comfortably in a championship position. At the line, coming down, give it, P1 at the stripe. Is there any? We've still got a couple more drivers left. We've got Jacko's got his last lap. He needs he needs to pull a 10th in the last sector just to improve. We'll see how he does. He'll come to the line, and not everything that he would have wanted. It's 8th place. Rosie invalidated. That is it for qualifying. Nothing left to give. And that is that. Cake improved to 16th. JC will start 20th of 20 in his fight to get out of relegation. And what a fight it is. What a pair of fights we have coming into this Grand Prix. The race, I believe the weather said rain. On board with Sui here in the Alfa Romeo. So your qualifying results. 7th through 20th. 1st through 14th. Top 10 all start on the soft tire. Doesn't matter though, because it's wet. It's wet. Ready to go. It's wet. The track is wet, in the words of Darrell Waltrip. So now we wait. If everybody is where they, if everybody finishes where they qualify, think Rodz is going to have this pretty comfortably. Rodz would pull 100 points, so that would make the gap 77. Scavni would only get like 47. Rodz would have it by 30 if the results are where they if the quali results were the race results. Then that would be how it goes. But of course, quali results are not race results. They're just quali results. The relegation battle. Dace is going to be over Super. Jinnit should be... I think it would go... Dace would be second in. Super would be last in. And then Jinnit would be... No, I don't know. Because Super qualified 17th. Or did he qualify 18th? I don't know if he qualified 17th or 18th. But if he qualified 17th to 6th... I think he'd be safe. 577 plus, or Senate 6th? Be in the 650s. It would be really close. We're ready here. It's go time. 15 Midwest F1 Division 1 Grand Prix have led up to this moment. 15 tracks, 15 races, 20 drivers, some going up into D1, some coming down into D2 or D3 or whatever, some just falling out of the league, some not being able to compete full time and having to just not race anymore. Some drivers have races won, some drivers felt like they should have had a couple and just couldn't pull it through. But everybody is focusing on this Aston Martin and back here in 13th, this Mercedes. JC's not really sandbagging in the back, but he's taking his time for sure. As we get towards turn 11. That is good. That bank turn 13 is going to be so tricky for so many of these drivers in the slippery, wet conditions. It's going to be such a trick. Give some weave, get the tires moving, get them grooving. Let me give you lap data as well. Actually, no, we don't need lap data. You know, much cleaner picture. So, AI is taken over. $20 cars. 2 battles going on here. 3 battles going on here. Constructors as well. The drivers file into their positions, into their grid slots. 28 laps. One champion. Will it be Rodz or will it be Scavni? It looks like Rodz at the moment, but don't knock on some wood. Not over yet. Drivers lining up at the back. JC sliding into his grid position. Ready to go. From China, in the wet. Let's determine a champion. Lights out and let's go! Joker with a great start on the inside. I could tell that was a strong one. He's going to get to the inside here. Going to try and have it through on the inside. See anybody trying to make big, bold moves. Something was happening back there. 2 and 3 wide back here. In the back, Helg back here. JC's already made up 3 places. What a start for the Alpha Tauri. He's making places. Look at this. He's going to try and come up the inside of Helg here. Oh, this is going to get tricky. Turn 7. This is going to be a trick. Look at this. Side by side. Who gives the room? Nobody. Oh, Helg almost went off, but JC makes the move. What an opening lap so far. Oh, we have a spinner. That was Juve that went around. Forza Juve going around. I think he was around 8th or 9th place at the moment when he lost the car. JC peeking to the inside of Cake there. into turn 11. Hell gonna try and go around the outside, switch to the inside for turn 12 and now 13. DRS and ERS, or not DRS will not be a factor. ERS will be important. JC not wasting time on the button. Neither is Cake. They're all on the button. Up in front here, Bacon on, I believe that's Jacko. It's Yolmir. Oh, Super got loose off the corner. He's all right. Keeps it straight, but doesn't keep it in a very good position. Side by side up here, Adel and Helg turning its spot. Back towards the front, Text and Joker going at it into turn 2. Dace currently comfortably into the relegation, into D1 at the moment. JC still struggling to find somewhere. Everybody just looking for a move to make. Scavni's made up 2 places, but it's not enough. If Rodz wins, Scavni needs to get into the top 7 to even have a chance. Joker purpled that sector. There's a nice little look going on around here. I thought somebody was making a move on somebody. JC getting really squirrely. He's going to get tight off the corner. He's going to have to lift off and make sure he can make the corner. He's going to lose himself a little bit of time. You got trains all over town. Looks like it'll be a 1-stop. Pit strategy says it's either it's a 1-stop or a 2-stop. It's probably pick and choose. You can take what you want. 2 Ferraris are probably the closest to each other on track. Right up all over each other. Not too much happening at the front. Kind of just feels like a big train at the moment. Turn 8 here, on board with Janet. Currently sitting in 5th place. I'll get to about lap 6 or 7, and then I'll break out the pen and paper and see what's what with the relegation. Oh, Adel crash. Oh no, VSC. Alright, that's actually a good time for me to crack out the pen and paper here. Since nothing's gonna happen, I'm keeping an eye on JC just so he doesn't do anything stupid. So right now, Janet is 577 plus however many points is 5th, which is 80, equals 657. JC is 591. Plus 15th place points, which is 40. Gets him 631. Dace 604 plus 7th place points, which is 72. Gets him 676 back green. Here's the Field kind of slacks up behind Jacko. Super is in... He's in a battle. He's fighting hard. He's down to 19th. So 624 for him plus 15 would get him 639. So now Dace and Jinnit make it in, but if Jinnit retires and they give the D1 spot to the next guy up, it'll be Super that gets it. That's interesting. Let's go back to let's see if we can find any battles down the main straight. Not really much happening. Never mind. Yol is closing on Bacon, who's closing on Scavni. Yol to the outside, trying to make something work out there. Nothing to do. Bacon ran a little wide. Yol's going to slip through. Thank you very much for that donation that he has given you. JC may have an opportunity to close the gap by a couple tenths here. Super in a nice tight little bundle there with Juve, Sui. This is a great scrap right here. Scavni, the points leader, coming into this race, not doing so good right now. Still losing the championship by around 30 points, give or take. Big lock up into turn 5. That's not good for the wheels, for them Pirellis. JC looking pretty opportunistic. Almost tried it around the outside of turn 7. Places to not make a move outside of turn 7 in the rain. It's not somewhere you make a move like that. It's just too risky, especially if you're fighting for relegation. You know, if you're fighting to stay in the top flight of Midwest F1, it's not really a thing I'd be going for personally myself. But as the field is looking the wrong way, Super just cruising. Any battles for position coming down the straight? JC may have something for Cake. Slips down. JC is probably going to chuck it in here. He's going to give it everything he's got. Makes a super tight corner. They're going to stay side by side. On board with the AlphaTauri. Going to try and mega dick it around the outside. Made it work! What a move! Yes, sir! My, oh my! What a maneuver! And speaking of, here comes Cake. He's going to try it back around the outside. Oh, please make it work. That would be, what a move this is going to be. He's going to cut him off. He's going to spin him! Oh! Oh, that's going to, oh. Oh, dude. Oh. Man. He was there too. That's a tough call. That's a really tough call. JC probably didn't even know he was fully there. Red arrows and all, probably. He's not got 100 awareness, but see if there's any other battles going around. And JC probably just sees it as one less problem. Cake isn't too far behind though. Actually, he is pretty far behind. Bacon and Yule is definitely the battle to look for here. Bacon may not be able to get to him. Yeah, he's not going to do anything with it. Can we please see a not on board camera? Thank you. JC just trying to make something work. Helg catching though. Helg is making progress here, I think. As Super has made his way up past Sui. Yes! He's through. The Alpine gets it done. Up into 18th position. Pressure is on for JC. He's got a position to lose, but doesn't really have one to gain. Helg trying to pull some time here in the Mercedes. The rain has stopped, so this race is going to end in the dry. I think. Is it? Yeah, it'll probably end in the dry since it stopped raining. So expect the track to start drying up soon. And for us to see some pit stops. And DRS as well. We'll be having DRS soon. Helg not worried about being conservative on the button. He wants to make a pass here. JC's going to get on the button as soon as possible. As soon as that wheel straightens, he's going to be on the button. There you go. Helg was probably on the button before he even had before that. JC faster to get off the button. That's going to cost him a little bit of time. Should be comfortable though. He's saving energy. He doesn't have much left. He's in the 30s, I think. Ooh, getting squirrely. Bacon into the pits. Is this an early dry tire move? I want to see this. Is he going for dries? He is. It's the medium tire. Off he goes. First driver on the dries. Watch this outlap. This is going to be a special outlap to watch. This is going to be very tricky for him. Track, I don't think the track is really ready for the dry tires. Ooh, he is getting squirrely. The battle for what is now P13 is side by side. Here comes Helg. Might slide in. Get some slipstream. Oh, contact! Bump drafting him down. Juve has caught the both of them from 2 seconds back. Great crossover from JC. Is it enough? It is. He's going to try and make it enough on the outside. It's not. And he is out of it. P13 in the hands of Helg. Cake comes in and makes the early stop. JC needs to mind his battery level here. It is quite low. It's in the teens. It's not even in the 20s. It's not even in like a comfortable position. I wouldn't be using much of any overtake if I was at that low of a battery level. At least I would, but I wouldn't be comfortable doing it. I would be very concerned about it. Nothing really interesting happening at the in any parts of the field. I mean, there's a big train right here, but with no DRS, there's really not much anybody can do. JC is falling a little bit farther back towards Juve here. Super sitting in 16th at the moment, though that may cycle back to around 18th, 19th. Nine laps have been completed by the leader at the stripe. And we still have a long way to go. Only one car has fallen out of the race. I feel like we're all just waiting on DRS to be enabled for the first time in this race. That will be the that's usually the universal call sign for we're good on softs, or we're good to go on to dries. You know, when race control says DRS enabled, that's usually everybody's sign to say, you know, I think we're good. Let's get on the not the soft tires, but dry tires, maybe the mediums, like Cake is also on the medium, so the track is drying up. Or is it raining again? I think that's just spray. Trouble, Sector 3. Cake is just gonna let Bacon by. Yeah, the track is not dry enough, I don't think, for this. Look at this. This is good racing going on here. Bacon trying to hang it up on the outside, can't do anything with it. Cake into P18. Jacko is really tossing up this pack here. Nobody can get past him. Dace has something for him, but not a lot. There's really not too much he can do. Juve is all over the back of this Alpha Tauri. JC did not have a good corner. JC can't stay on the button. Juve can't get on the button. Down into... Oh, Jacko looks to have looped it. He has. Is he going to be able to make it, get back on track? He is. And Juve gets past the Alpha Tauri, who immediately dives into the pits. Makes it in without any incident. Lots of drivers have come in. A lot of people still staying out on the intermediate tire, though. I feel like that's still the right decision. I feel like the intermediate is still the right tire at the moment. Maybe for a lap or two. Probably not for a long time, but I think it still is the right tire to stick with, as Scavni has just proved by looping it. There's your championship, well, was championship leader, is now not so. 15 hard-fought races to keep himself in the championship fight with Rodz. One race, it just wasn't meant to be. DRS has been enabled. That should be everybody's call to box. I would expect Rodz, Joker, Text-to-Speech, Rosie, Jinnit, Murph, Killer, everybody who hasn't pitted, to dive in now. Joker is the one that stays out. Text-to-Speech. Rodz is the only one of the top 5 that comes in. But is it the right move? That's the seemingly eternal question. Is it the right decision? Because stewards have deemed that the track is dry enough to warrant the use of DRS and the legality of the use of DRS. But does that mean that the track is dry enough for dry tires? It's the signal to determine if the dry tires are the right move. But maybe they're not the right move. Maybe it's a lap early, 2 laps early. Oh, spinner out of the pits. That's a big crash. I don't think it's a DNF. It's not. He's still in it. But that is Yolmir going around, making sure he's not going to cost anybody anything, and that is a waste of a pit stop there. He's going to have to make his way all the way around and come back in. Around turn 12 now, or 13. For the first time, we'll get to see a wing cracked open in Shanghai, and what a closing speed. Text-to-Speech is going to stick to the outside, doesn't need to make any moves around. On board with the Red Bull driver. I assume they're both gonna jump into the pits. Oh, there's contact! Whoa, that was close. That was close. Here comes Rodz. We'll see if it was a benefit. I think it was. It definitely was. Coming in early was absolutely the right move. He is gonna blast by the field and have plenty of time. Plenty of time. Dace fell back. So if we get another VSC, things just kind of cool off. Super is in. We can get these tires done up and then head back out. It's the mediums for the Alpine driver who's close in the relegation zone. And that was almost a penalty. Bacon fastest lap of the day, 44.675. Track is still really not really in perfect shape for proper dry tires. I mean it's in good enough shape because everybody's on dries. So let's do some more math. So Janet, JC, Dace, and Super. 577, 591, 604, and 624. We'll lock up there for Rodz. Let's go on board with the driver who has just spun, and it's Super. Put a loop on it. Penalty for Jacko, first of the day. So let's do the math. Grab my phone here as well. Jinnit currently in 5th position. 80 points. Still 657. JC currently in 12th. 51 points equals 641. And we have a safety car. Jacko is DNF. Oh, what in the world? Of course, the 1 second I look away. And now we've got ourselves a safety car. Looked like it was out of the final corner. May have just kind of done what Albon did here in 2019. Just kind of looped it, got a little bit squirrely off the final corner and lost it. So Dace currently 604 in 10th place. That's plus 60. So he's to 664. Super is 16th. That's plus 35 is 659, but if he gets one position, he'll be tied with him. Oh boy, this is spicy as fuck. This is spicy as fuck. So right now, we've got for the Drivers' Championship, I think Hard Charger would probably be the difference maker in the relegation spot. That's only permitting a JC mistake. Although I think we've had a pit stop that has pushed some people up. So Scavni sits in 8th at the moment. That's 68 points. Rodz with the fastest lap, I think. Yep. With the fastest lap and the win is 1:05 equals and equals. 12:59 for Rodz. Have to do calculator math. 1177 plus 68 is 1245. It's only 15 points now. With this single pit stop. Do we see any more takers onto pit road? No. So let's redo the math. $577 for Janet plus the 80 he's got now. Gives him 657. Janet 500, or not Janet, JC 591 plus 11th place points is 55. That would be 646. Dace 604 plus where is he? 9th, 64 equals 668. And Super 624 plus 16th place, 35 is 659. So JC is still on the outs here. So right now, I don't know, something didn't add up about my math on this. Yeah, Jace, actually. So now, the two in are Super and Dace, and the two out are Janet and JC. JC needs to do some absolute heroism to get himself into the good here. Do I have a drink? I do have a drink. Look at that. Past me taking care of future me. It was a great rant on a Let's Play video. Achievement Armor / Let's Play from like 2014. We're doing like a GTA stunt, and Jeff's like, "Don't you just love it when past you takes care of present you?" And everybody's like, "What the fuck? Like what?" And he's like, "A few days ago, I went to go pour myself a shot, or like something like that, or like a drink, and it was already there." And it's like, he's right, because like, safety car in this lap. But he's right. Like, sometimes present you takes care of future you, which becomes past you taking care of present you. It's interesting. It's a thought thing. Quote, shout out to Bill Nye for inventing "Consider the following." He's still a king, you fucking moron. Are we getting very Max Verstappen with our safety car restart and getting right up everybody's asses? Yeah, no, we're good. So, we'll have 11 laps at the restart. Scavni backing up a lot back here. I don't know what that's about, but he is backing up a lot. It's going to cost everybody behind them a chance at a top 7. We are back going. Rodz with a great launch. He's going to have a second at the stripe. Just about, nearly a second at the line. Third place, here we go. Joker and Rosie going at it. Into 2. Nobody wants to give an inch. Quarter is not an option. And Rosie gets past, may have stayed past, I'm not sure where each driver was respectively. A little bit of swing over there for JC. Down into turn 5. Dave's trying to just keep his car clean. He knows that the difference between D1 and D2 is a single mistake, and I think every driver in relegation knows that. One mistake determines what division you're racing in. Come 3 weeks from now, when we start up season 6, not too far from here. DRS won't be available until the start of lap 20. It's Mercedes, AlphaTauri, Mercedes, AlphaTauri. Nice little battle going on here. Bacon and Suey. Suey's been a staple of D1 for a long, long time. Look at Bacon going around the outside of turn 13. What a move. And Super's going to have one at him as well. Super on the button. He can go 2 for 1 down the main straight. He's going to go to the outside. 2x2 into turn 14. I think he ran it a little wide. Not a great launch off. He's going to be fighting with Cake here. He's going to keep the spot through 16. Super is up to P15. That is an extra 5 points. So now he is very safe in the relegation zone. He's safe. He's 664 at the moment to everybody else's equal points. 668, 664, 657, and 646. Car spinning. It's Tiger in the Ferrari. Lost wing too. And that is not a good way to send off your season. He spent a lot of time in D2 with McLaren. But that's not how you want to end the season in D1. And the other McLaren went off. That's Killer had it off. And Super's up into 13th. Look at the move by Cake. This is close. Look at this. He's going to try and hang it around the outside. Nothing you can do. He's going to slide in a line. Slide through. Get on the button before he even has a chance. Before Killer even has an opportunity to react. Killer's on the button too, but Cake got on it first. And Cake gets the spot. Expect a shot down to the inside here. No! That's close. JC and Juve gonna try and give it everything. JC just trying to find every point he can. Though just one position. Up into 10th. Really won't do it. Pointing out that Super has entered the battle. He is comfortably into D1. 13th is an extra 12 points. He's actually ahead of Dace right now. Although Dace just picked up an extra 4 points. So that's a really close battle that I don't really care enough to do the math about. P2, P3, P4 is a close battle. Dace really ringing up the field here. Actually, that's JC holding up the entire field like an F1 train, like Lance Stroll at Australia. My puns are next level. This is the end for JC. DRS overtake, slide to the right, and a pass made. Super might even give him a one as well. Super, JC does not want any of that. Super gonna try and chuck it around the outside. Move doesn't work. Cake might have something for him, no. Super's gonna have something for JC into turn one here. No battery left. He's got no battery. Come on, save the battery, save the battery. Oh, he's gonna throw it around the outside. JC's gonna chuck it up the inside. Oh, Cake with some bad lag. Hard to tell where he's even at. And Bake It and JC gets them both back. This is the single most tenacious race I may have ever seen out of this kid. The young gun, he's been in D1 ever since Season 2. He's stayed in for more than a year. He's been in D2 since the winter of 2021. So he's been in D1 for a little over a year. And he has he's not even considering looking back right now. He's not in it to win it. He's not in it to win races. He's just here to be in D1. He just wants the honor. The sun is out. Here in China, we're going to have a bright end to this season. Yellow flag, Sector 3, Yol, going around. JC is not even going to fight Bacon into T14. He knows he's going to have the opportunity with DRS to get him back into T1. If he can catch him, though. Ooh, bad corner. Bad corner. DRS open. He doesn't have any overtake to make a move. JC trying to get back past. There's not much he can do. He'll have to stay in touching distance until the DRS zone, which is still so long away. It's still half the track away. But look who's joined the fun. Tiger with the fastest lap. I think he's on the soft tire. Yeah, he's just going for fastest laps. If Super can close up, this is going to be quite the fight. Get my button, brother. Get my button. JC is closer to Bacon than Bacon was to him last lap. Overtake on. He's going to run himself straight out of battery. DRS. Nobody has any battery back here. Nobody's got battery. Oh! Look out below. And look out to your right side, too. Here we go. This is intense, dude. Holy shit. JC just trying to hold on to anything he can. Super's lost a spot out to Cake, but that shouldn't be much of an issue. Dace gets a time penalty. Uh-oh. Shouldn't be much of an issue. He'll fall back to 10th at most. 9th, probably. 9th or 10th at best. Casey actually has a relatively comprehensive amount of battery here. He's going to be using most of it to catch. Cake might give it a whirl up the inside. No, sir. I mean, if I'm Super, if I'm Cake, I'm just saving DRS. I'm saving ERS, I'm sorry. To try and get just to try and get to the finish and have a I'd save to the last lap or so you can have a much better opportunity to make a move. Down the middle. Oh! He's out of it. He's lost it. Oh! No! Oh! And the dreams of holding on have let go. The battle is on in front. Super, well and clear into D1. He'll be keeping his spot as long as he doesn't make a mistake. He just needs to stay clean. That's all he needs. He'll have an opportunity. He'll have some DRS, but will he have any ERS? Bacon's just saving his ERS. He doesn't need to use much, and he's going to use it anyways because Bacon will. He's pulling away. He's not. I don't even think Super's gonna have DRS, but not much more. He won't next lap. Is for sure. Killer is past Cake. Cake peeking to the inside, trying to push a mistake out of this McLaren. Not much to do about it. Scavni and Murph going at it. Oh wait, Scavni. Yo, shit. Okay, don't count this out. Wait. Scavni just fucking clutched. I wasn't even paying attention to that. I'm gonna put an eye on this. He's got 6th at the moment, which is 76. Plus 105. He's going to get him 1259. Rodz still has it. I don't think there's anything he can do. So, wait. No, he doesn't have fastest lap. He's got it by 1. Wait. Oh my god. Wait, who's got fastest lap? It's not Rodz. That's what's important. That's what's like crucial about this. Rodz is not the one with the fastest lap of the race. It is 1 point for the Drivers' Championship. Text-to-speech is... He's there. Oh shit, he's there. This could determine the championship. If Text can get past... Scavni gets the championship by 4. Rodz just needs to hold on for 3 more laps. Scavni just needs to hold on for 3 more laps. Rodz holds position. Scavni holds position. Rodz is champion by a single point. Spinner in the back. Oh, 2 cars. Super's one of them. Killer's another. Oh, they're going to come up right into the field. Oh, they're crashing again. 2-time. Rodz has pulled some distance here. He knows that this is what matters most. This is the championship. He's out of DRS range. I think he may not have to worry about DRS. He's got plenty of battery. Texas Beach barely has any. DRS for the Red Bull and for the McLaren. There's a train behind. They both look safe in their own right. 2 laps to go for GSR Ryan Rodz. He hasn't led the championship all season long, but he's going to lead it when he could be leading it when it matters most. Scavni just needs to defend. He just needs to defend down the backstretch. He just needs to have a gap by turn 13. He needs to get a good turn 13 and have a gap by that point, and he should be okay. And the same goes for Rodz. They both just need to do the... They're both right now not worried about the fastest lap. Rodz isn't even worried about winning the race. He doesn't need to... The race win is not his priority at the moment. All he needs to do is just stay in front of this Red Bull of text-to-speech, and he has the championship. I'm not sure if he's listening and if he knows what the gravity of this championship is, but 1 point is the gap at the moment. Scavni's got 9/10. Rodz has 8. We have 1 more lap left in D1 Season 5. Text-to-speech squiggles off of turn 15 into 16. The white flag. 1 more run for Ryan Rodz. Can he get it? Scavni still holding on for dear life. He's got a gap. It's behind though. It's Scavni that I'm worried about. It's if Scavni can hold on, because he's got a lot to fight off. He's got Murph, he's got Helg, he's got Dace to fight off. Killer with 3 seconds. Text-to-speech falling back. Lock up from the Aston Martin. He gets the right turn 13. Scavni does not have to worry about DRS. It's over. 1 mistake and it's over. 1 mistake and it's good. Into the hairpin for the final time. He's clear, he's safe, he's done it. The battle for second is on. But nobody cares, because out of turn 14 and into 15, GSR Ryan Rodz is going to come around the final corner. He's done it. He's champion. D1 winner. Ryan Rodz. And Scavni, if he can just hold on, there's nothing he can do. Mercedes will bring it home second. And GSR Ryan Rodz is the champion of Division 1 by just a point. Wow. I am honored to have been able to bring that down and call that out. 1 point. Wow. So we'll do the math on the relegation again. Got Janet, JC, Dace, and Super. 577, 591, 604, 624. Rosie's going to come up and give him a nudge. Janet kept 8th, 80. He walks out with 6:57. JC finished last. He gave up. He's out. Dace, I don't even know where Dace finished. Driver of the day is held. Had a crash at the end. He's got the phone. He's showing the world what he has just done. Enjoy the hell out of this celebration. So we do the math. Dace ended up with 9th. 64. 668. Super ended up 14th. I should probably get results. Hold up. Results. Should probably get to the bottom. Yeah, there you go. 14th place. 45 equals... So it's JC and Jeanette. Wish I could get interviews. Jeez, I wish I could get interviews. Gonna adding people for interviews here. I need to gotta add Rodz, and then I've invited them if they are interested. Alright, guess we'll be taking you for interviews first. Text P3 in the final race of the season. You know, how was the how are the conditions out there? I know it was really tricky at the start. How did it feel? Mm. Yeah. Yeah. I'm not sure if you yeah, I'm not sure if you're getting picked up on the stream. 1 second. One second for both of you. Yeah, that might be up to you. Yeah, you too, Ryan. Make sure you're allowing your voice to be shared. It's in the party audio settings. You got it? All right. On to you, Mr. Aston, or should I say, Mr. Champion. How does it feel?
Feels great.
Man, got it by my math says you got it by a point, but people are also saying you tied.
So I think they're not. Actually, I don't know.
I think you got it by a point.
Yeah.
So, man, did you know it was that close going at the end of the race?
Yeah. I thought when I crossed the line, I thought I had lost actually, and I checked like a picture he sent where he needed like the positions he needed, and I saw I actually won.
Oh, so Scavni got the hard charger award.
Yeah.
So that was the point that gave you the tie.
Yeah.
But it goes to you.
Off
I think on wins?
Yeah.
Yeah. Man, that was thrilling to watch. And that was, you know, you looked like you had a lot of Ryan, you looked like you had a lot of pressure towards the end. You know, Tex was closing up on you in the last 4 or 5 laps, but then you ended up pulling away. Was it difficult to manage the cars behind and also trying to focus on winning the race and the championship?
Yes, definitely. It was very hard with Tex's speech behind. And he was just like pretty quick in the first sector, but I always like got a gap in the second and third sector. But on the main straight, he just caught up a lot. In one instance, on my game, he hit me.
I noticed you went super wide turn 1. It was the weirdest thing. You like were in front of me, and then you lagged back, and suddenly you were out wide.
This is very weird, but
yeah. One for you, Text. Do you again? We're getting really close to Ryan there. Do you think he could have? Do you think you could have gotten to him by the end of the race?
Honestly, no. I think if I didn't have DRS, which I almost did, and I was very close to not having him DRS on him that first time, I think he would have pulled away. He just drove super clean and nice and everything, so I think I just made a few more mistakes overall. Maybe if I, took a perfect line every lap, maybe I could, but I tried everything I could. Just couldn't seem to catch up. Plus, I was generally out of ERS by that point.
Yeah, I was watching first to like nobody at the front of the field. Nobody in the whole field had DRS or ERS the whole time. Like at the end, everybody was struggling with it, but everybody managed to pull through and get to the end. And in the end of it all, we determined a champion. Thank you, boys.
It's crazy to think if I had that move, you would have lost.
Yeah, if you got past him, it would have been Scavni's title.
Is that Glock? Is that Glock?
It would have been. I mean, it was so close at the end. I mean, talk about a nail biter. That was down to the last corner, honestly.
Yeah, and then Matt overtook me, which
Matt got text. That was just incredible and incredibly intense.
I thought I could hold him off. He just sailed around the outside of me.
Yeah. I was trying to watch it, in the last corner, I was like, there's a battle for P2, but I don't really care because the championship's here. My bad, but, you know. Yeah. So, there it is. Season 5 is complete. Thank you both for giving us a hell of a show. Thank you, Ryan, for giving us that. And congratulations on your championship.
Thank you,
Red
thank
Bull
you.
Constructors Champions next season. I'm calling it.
Yeah, well, I'm hoping so. That'll be pretty good to see. History books. I'm not sure if I'm not sure what our history books look like. Do we have one? Do we have a history book? Probably somewhere.
We have record book. So
It's
yeah,
probably-
it's in
yeah.
record book.
D1 record book. Red Bull hasn't won a championship in D1 or D2. They got it in D.
They won in
D3.
Yeah, D3.
Didn't get any in D4. Didn't get any in D5. None in D6 or D7. They only have one constructors championship. Well, you and Cake are gonna have a chance to make it too.
Oh yeah.
So. Congratulations, Ryan. Good seasons to both of you.
Yeah, congrats, Ryan.
Yeah, thank you.
You deserve it.
This is very hard at the end.
Yeah.
Yeah, that definitely looked really difficult to get to. That was really difficult for me because I was trying to focus on the relegation battle as well. Which ended up going in not JC's favor.
Don't want to name drop, but there was someone in my PlayStation messages telling me like, "You got this, go do it." At the end of the safety car.
Was his name Lando04 Norris _?
His name was not Lando04 Norris _
Was it really not? Huh. Interesting.
I know, surprising.
Huh. I'm genuinely surprised by that. But the way my points tell me that Dace and Super made it through and JC and Janet didn't. But people are saying Super didn't make it through, which I don't understand how that's possible.
I don't know. As long as I'm in.
You're in. You're
Yeah.
in, brother. You're staying in. You're all good.
All right. Well, I'm gonna go make some fire photos. So.
Go for it, man. Thank you both for the time.
All
Yeah,
right.
so
Congratulations,
later.
Ryan. See you too.
thank you, thank you. Bye.
Bye bye.
Seeing if anybody else wants any interviews. Alright, we're going to get one more interview in here. And we're going to close it up. This is going to be our last interview and we'll let it. Oh, Scav's coming in too. Alright. What's up, brother? One second. I'm going to get Scav in here. All right. I'm gonna start with you, big man. It's a P14, but more importantly, you're gonna be racing D1 next season. That was a really close battle. Some points you were in D1, some points you were out of it. Were there a couple of points in the race where you really felt unconfident about being able to make it through?
There's a small window, like in the beginning, during the engine stint, I was like hoping, I was thinking to myself, if this doesn't get yellow, it's gonna go so bad, so bad. I was just praying, and then fortunately I got it. It was just really stressful I was really taking it just easy and not going too hard, and I hope that worked out. Because, you know, with whole like Jenna retiring, I don't know if that just makes his points null and void.
Yeah.
It probably would. I'm just trying to make sure.
At the whole time, Janet was out the entire time, I believe.
So there's like no
Janet
moment
was
he
never
was
in
in.
the end zone.
That's relieving. Just happy
You're in.
to survive once again.
Janet and JC are out. You and Dace make it through. Very, very close at the end there, you know. You were running really well in that race for really well by your standards, I'd say. You know, with as high as 12th, I think. You watched as JC's relegation hopes fell apart. Did it? This is just a genuine, straight up question. Did it hurt you to watch him spin, and know that it was over? Did it hurt? Like I'm genuinely wondering. Like I'm not trying to shoot it at JC, but like did it hurt?
It was surprising and kind of depressing to watch, because it was such a slow spin. I could just watch every moment of just agonizing pain go through turn one. It was just, it was horrible.
Yeah.
You had the same prayer for that one.
You didn't need Halifax, but you needed a prayer.
You needed something.
You needed Jesus. But yeah, otherwise, lot of great racing in the midfield, if you will, around you and JC. Bacon was up there. Was that Bacon? Yeah, that was Bacon.
Yeah, these boys are quick, and I love racing them every week.
Well, you're gonna get to do it another 16 times. So probably in an Alpine or Haas.
I'll try to get out of here this time.
Try to get a decent car. Hopefully Scav shows up.
I'm here.
Oh shit, you are. My bad. I didn't even hear you. I didn't hear you show up. Scav, the gap between you and Rodz ended up being actually 0 points. Count back on wins was what cost it. You had a really impressive charge through the race from 13th to 6th. Were there any points where you thought you could maybe get there by the end of it?
I mean, I knew the top five had quite the pace advantage. They've been that way all season, so it's just about maximizing what I could do and hoping to get a little bit of help. I mean, Ryan Rodz, he was quick tonight, so he deserved the race win, but it was all about just maximizing what we could do and seeing what would happen. So, just not quite enough.
Yeah. Did you towards the end of the race, were you aware of how close it actually was for the championship?
Oh yeah, I had done the calculations this morning. I knew if he finished P1, I would need 5th. So I knew towards the end of the race, the gap started to spread out a little bit. I knew I'd done all I could do. I was just hoping something would happen ahead of me, but you know, it just didn't happen for the one time this season. But you know, that's how it goes sometimes.
Yeah, you know, Rodz did what he needed to do when he needed to do it, and you know, everybody did. You know, both of you did absolutely everything you could. You were like 11th at the safety car restart, 11th or 9th or something like that, and you just pulled right through. I was focusing on the relegation battle, and I looked at a little farther above it, and I realized you were 6th. I was like, holy shit, this isn't over. I thought it was over. I thought Rodz would have it by like 15, but you pulled yourself into 6. I was like, shit, we are not done here. And yeah, it's rough when you lose a championship, but it's rough when you lose it by no points. But
yeah, I mean, you could point to so many things during the season, but I mean that goes both ways as well. I mean,
right.
It's just one of those things, it's just how it worked out. But I mean, we're on to next season, see what happens then.
Yeah, Well, congratulations on second, and to Super, congratulations on keeping your ride up here in D1. And hope to see you guys up in next season. Maybe I'll be calling, maybe I'll be racing. We'll see what happens. But if I'm calling, hopefully I'll see you guys up here. Glad to talk to you. See you next season, guys.
All right.
Catch you later.
You too. I'll see you in Fos. Or I won't see you in Fos. Alright. Word. Yeah. Nah, take a nap, brother. You earned it. What do you mean? Points at the end were Jinnit had 657, JC probably like he finished like 18th, so he ended up with like my math says you're ahead of Dace. You're well ahead of Jinnit. You're ahead of Jinnit by 12 on my math. You're ahead of Dace too. You got them both. Jinnit 657, Dace 668, you 669. 9th, 10th, 64. Yeah, you got them both. Oh my god. I ain't cut the stream off, by the way. You got that shit got caught on 4K. All on 4K.
Hello Twitch, welcome to my moments.
Hello YouTube. This is your Kodak moment. Oh, enjoy that, brother. Enjoy that. I'm gonna cut the stream in a minute. Oh my god. Alright, you can get out of here if you want.
Alright, have a good one.
You too, man. I'll see you tomorrow. Oh, man. Well, after 16 weeks, 16 races, there's your end. 16 races, 2 drivers, 0 points was the deficit, and Rodz comes home with the crown. Man! Thank you. It was an honor to even be allowed to call these races. From D5 at Baku to D4 in Monza in Australia, D3 in, God, where did I call D3? D2, I had a couple D2 races, I think, and then being able to call D1 for 2 separate occasions, 2.5, because Singapore, but 2.5, 2 separate occasions, both fantastic races. Wow. I'm honored. You know, I'm personally gonna see if I have the opportunity to race next season. I would love to if I have the chance, but you know, if not, well, it's that. If so, see you on the other side. Or actually, I'll probably see you in a stream, maybe, if we get enough callers. But thank you for watching. I know we had 19 comments on this. We had like up to 10 people watching. I'm honored, man. I am so honored. Thank you. We'll see you in Season 6. Thank you for tuning in. And as always, get yourself a Gloucester sticker. Support the Puffer Zone Network. And as always,